Are you comfortable?
Yes, sir. I'm in the office setting, so
I
please
know.
bear.
You are in Supreme Court right now,
Yes, sir. I'm at the Supreme Court right
but you can talk. That's not a problem.
now. I
Okay.
have taken permission. I'm in the
Okay.
corner, so I can.
Okay. Okay. Good. You're looking good. I think it's much, much better. Yes. And congratulations to you for cracking this exam. It's a very difficult exam, and I can imagine. Did you study in Delhi or Gurgaon only
Delhi, sir. I shifted to Gurgaon last year.
last year? Okay. Okay. But Gurgaon is your home place, is it?
Yes, sir. My permanent address is Gurgaon.
It's Gurgaon. Okay. Good. So, what is the meaning of Aditya?
It means the sun,
Sun.
Surya.
So you should be shining, huh? So we look forward to your name in the list because Aditya is a name of sun and it's shining all the time. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Wonderful.
I hope
Wonderful.
so.
Ah. Now tell me, you are from Gurugram. Now, what do you? How many districts are there in NCR region?
In NCR, sir, if I may, there is Gurgaon, there is Faridabad. I'll go
No, no,
state-wise.
don't tell me the number. Tell me the number. That I know.
Okay, sir. I'll try. So I believe there are 7 to 8 districts.
No, read about it. NCR, I'm asking. National Capital Region. How many states are covered in NCR?
The four.
No, just read
Okay.
about it. Just read about the total number of districts in NCR and which district of Haryana is excluded from NCR.
Sonipat.
No, Hisar.
Okay.
Okay,
Hisar.
just read about it. Okay, you should read about it. Now, what is
Definitely.
Gurgaon has been always in the news, and something or the other. And of course, as far as earthquake is concerned and the geographic situation is concerned in Gurgaon, it's more prone to earthquakes. Huh? So tell me, what measures is government taking, to ensure that its earthquake resistant buildings come up in that area? Do you know the seismic index of Gurugram?
No, sir, I'm not aware of the seismic index of Gurugram, but I
Ah,
have heard that it is in the high risk zone.
yes.
Uh,
So,
and the steps I think taken by the government are
yes.
uh, following the new building code. All
Mm,
the constructions happen in Gurugram
mm,
have
mm,
been under the new building code, which
mm,
makes sure that earthquake-proof buildings are being done. And since my father is also civil engineer, he has
mm,
also provided me insight. Like there
mm,
are techniques like steel jacketing,
mm,
uh, mixing the cement with more durability,
mm.
stuff like that helps. And so then there is also on the apart from the construction aspect, there are also guidelines from
Mm.
time to time by the administration that how to deal with earthquakes and
You
what
see,
should be the
Aditya,
public
the
response.
problem, the problem in government is the last mile connectivity. The implementation guidelines, everything is there on record, but action is not being undertaken. So these are the governance challenges. And when you are the district magistrate, now how will you address these challenges? Because do you know what exactly are the problems faced by the builders
With respect to earthquakes or
with respect
in
to the
all,
general permissions, earthquakes, the quality of the buildings, the nature of building? I mean, everything basically, financing, everything put together.
okay, sir, I'll try to answer this from the chain, from the start to the end of the construction. So
Mm,
right from the start, the major problem the builders face is land acquisition.
mm.
There they face a lot of lobbying from the locals that they will
Okay,
not
that's
sell their
fine.
land.
Yes, one is land acquisition. Next.
Land acquisition. Then next one is environmental clearance.
Mm,
That is an issue. And third, sir, is quality material.
mm,
That is, there have been recently in the area where I live, there have been building collapses also. So
mm.
ensuring that standard quality is ensured is a challenge. Fourth, I believe, is how do I say? Yes, timely delivery of the construction, because many builders uh, vacate or evade like before they promise. So a lot of buyers, do not get their flats, and that leads to more pendency. So
Hmm.
that is also an issue. And I
Do
believe,
you know what do you mean by Griha ratings? What is the
sir,
Griha rating?
Griha ratings, I believe, are ratings for the construction projects
Hmm.
made by Ministry of Housing and Urban Affairs,
Hmm.
and they are assigned basically to see that how compatible the construction project, is with the norms put by the government of India. I believe that there could be parameters like timely delivery, sustainable construction. Uh, there has been no problems in land acquisition.
Is there
So,
any law pertaining to this? Is it mandatory?
sir, I am not aware that if there would be a law for the Griha ratings, but there is a law which is the RERA Act,
Hmm.
which looks after that
What
the
is the
project.
impact of RERA? When was RERA enacted and what is the impact?
The RERA, I believe, has been enacted in 2016,
Hmm.
and I believe to some extent it has made the construction sector more efficient. There have
Hmm.
been less
Hmm.
evacuations by the builders, but
Hmm.
still it is a long way to go because, as you said, sir,
Hmm.
governance last mile problem is
Hmm.
an issue. So, and that too for all over India, sir, ensuring that RERA is fully compatible throughout all
Hmm.
India is a
Hmm.
challenge. But I believe, from my experience, I think it is in the positive direction because there are less cases of real estate scams happening.
Okay. Tell me any three civil engineering marvels that come to your mind in India.
So one would be the Janakpuri West metro station. That is
Hmm.
the deepest
Hmm.
metro station.
Hmm.
Uh, then one would be very close to my home. That is the Dwarka Expressway.
Hmm.
Very seamless connectivity. And
Hmm.
third, I would say uh, a marvel, according to me, a marvel would be
In the
so
country, I'm asking.
yeah, in the country, yes, sir. So the the Bogibel Bridge on the Brahmaputra.
Yes, yes. So you should know what is the cost of these bridges, who designed it, who was the construction agency. All these things you should be fully aware of. Okay.
Yes, sir. Yes,
Now
sir.
let's come to the economy. Now, how's economy faring in the country?
The economy right now, I believe, is much stable
Hmm.
compared to the other
What
nations.
is the rate of growth of economy?
So I believe it is between 6 to 7%. I'm
What
not
is
sure
the latest
about the.
data was released just 2 3 days back? Q2 data. What is the data saying?
I'm sorry, I didn't read the
Do
latest
you
data,
read
but
any newspaper? Do you read any newspaper?
sir, I do follow it, but with recently with my job, as I have recently joined, I
Yeah,
find like there's it is tough to carry
yeah,
my
yeah,
newspaper reading habit alongside my job.
yeah, yeah. So,
But
but you start reading it because this is a rare opportunity you're getting in the civil service. You should not miss it.
exactly,
Okay,
sir.
so you have to this thing, and I see economic newspaper. You should one economic newspaper, Economic Times, Mint, or Business Standards, Financial Express, anything. Even if you go in the night, you just concentrate at least 1 hour on that, on the newspaper, so that you update yourself on what are the happenings. And news is changing at a phenomenal pace. You are
Exactly,
aware
sir.
of it, so that is something you cannot be ignorant. And because your profile is also shifting from computer engineering to history to this thing, it's a very, very circuitous kind of a profile, and you have landed up in Supreme Court right now. So I mean, there could be questions asked on computer engineering and system engineering, artificial intelligence. Now, what do you think is the role of artificial intelligence in governance?
So I believe artificial intelligence in governance has a very major role,
Ah.
especially in today's time. It
Mm.
could be like if I am to list the role of AI in governance, it is an endless list. But for me, the most important ones right now are accessibility, increasing the accessibility of people,
Mm,
like the e-Bhashini project.
mm,
It uses AI to
mm,
integrate different languages
mm,
to make the government websites, apps more accessible. So
mm,
then there is a Bharat Gen project where
mm,
we are making our own
mm.
transformer, our own GPT. So that also helps with data sovereignty, digital sovereignty of the
Is
nation.
Supreme Court using AI?
Yes, the Supreme Court is using AI.
What, in which area is it using?
It is using AI in the National Judicial Data Grid with
Mm,
more efficient
mm,
data forecasting of the cases, but
mm.
it's still in the nascent stages as of now.
Uh-huh. But what are the risks involved in AI?
The first risk which comes to my mind is do not give it up all,
Mm,
because this is a new technology and we are still not aware that what
mm,
will be the challenges ahead. So
mm,
it is better that we should have oversight. So first
mm,
is not giving up full control. Second, I believe, is the cybersecurity challenges are
mm,
always prone. Third
mm,
is sir, environmental issues. A
mm,
lot of the data servers which are using with the GPTs which are using the data servers,
mm,
they release a lot of emissions.
mm,
And the fourth, I believe, is social challenges, sir, because many replies from the chat GPTs have
mm,
shown biased prejudices against
mm,
some communities. Like, for
mm,
example, if you say that list me the images of criminals, most probably most pictures it will show will be from the black community in America. It was pointed out. So there
mm.
is some sort of discrimination in the data set. I believe
Should
these are the
AI be
challenges.
regulated?
So as I said, do not give it up all. So I believe there should be some regulation,
Mm,
and but there should also be thin line because AI is transforming. We are almost on the cusp of IR 4.0. So
mm,
AI can be very useful to us, but again,
mm,
sir, the major issue is that
mm,
there should be oversight. We should not let it all.
mm. Is Government of India regulating AI?
So recently, I believe Government of India is formulating rules and regulations to regulate the AI in
Mm.
India.
What do you think about the DPDP Act?
So DPDP Act
What is the
2023.
status and what are the advantages of DPDP?
So DPDP Act, I believe, is more a modern day digital act which was
Mm,
needed, and it specially regulates the online content on the internet,
mm,
especially among the teenagers, as it is a lot based on consent based
mm,
data protection. So that
mm,
is one very good thing. Second, so data
mm,
protection, data sovereignty. Our local data stays within the country,
mm,
making us less dependent on foreign entities for our data. So data sovereignty is another point.
mm,
And I believe, sir, modern day democracies like the EU has its own GDPR
mm,
guidelines. So India also, because we are one of the largest internet users on the planet,
mm,
so I think a data protection law was needed, and
mm.
DPDP Act is a
What
good
is
act.
the status of AI internationally?
AI internationally, sir, has got attention from all the governments. Like the G7 had the Hiroshima AI Progress, Hiroshima AI Project HAP in 2024. Recently, there was the Bletchley Park Declaration, which wanted to control the frontier AI
Mm,
so that it does not reach the destructive fields. And
mm,
recently, also, our PM, Honorable PM at the
mm.
एक second,
Yes, yes.
there is
Carry on, carry on. Yes. Mm.
sorry, sir, there is the
Yes,
office
yes. It's
president.
okay. It's okay. It's okay. Carry on.
Yes, sir. So I believe there are deliberations going on the regulation of AI, and
Mhm.
the world is coming together
Okay.
to it.
You have also filled in your this thing about foreign service. Number two is your foreign service choice. Huh? Now tell me, is India losing strategic space to China in the neighborhood?
Sir, I believe to some extent it is, There are claims, daily
Mm,
claims, with China uh, constantly changing its geographical map. They are
mm,
making arbitrary maps which offer
mm,
almost show many Indian territories in their territory.
mm,
Uh, so according to China, it is making claims, but I believe, sir, India has also a strong stance. It has
mm,
well guarded its strategic locations like Ladakh and also Arunachal. So
mm.
India is also not losing its territory. It is well off guarding it against China.
Now, what do you think is going to be the geopolitical situation, the way US is behaving, Russia is enacting, and China and Pakistan on one side in the Asian region. Now, what do you think should be the India strategy towards China and towards Pakistan?
So considering the global scenarios which are going on, India
Mm,
should follow, walk very carefully on the tightrope. As
mm,
first, when we look at our neighborhood, it is very hostile. So
mm,
it is necessary that we have a very foresight. We do not take decisions immediately,
mm.
uh, being pressurized by anyone. Strategic
Have you seen
autonomy
the
is
foreign
number one.
ministry's website? Have you seen the foreign ministry's website? What has
No, sir.
foreign minister spoken about China? What has foreign minister spoken about Taliban, engagement with Taliban, about Russia, about Ukraine? Have you seen? Please go through the website of foreign ministry.
Definitely,
Because
sir.
your views are all personal, but the kind of dimensions, political dimensions it has, it's been already notified. The government stand has been notified on the website of External Affairs Ministry or PIB, Press Information Bureau of INB Ministry. So that is already there. Okay. So just
Definitely, sir.
go through that. You should be very
I'll,
clear about it, because what is the government stand on that? That's you will get it only from the that website. Okay.
I'll definitely go through it.
Uh, then how can India counter China in the Indian Ocean region?
So China follows the string of pearls strategy, and to
Mm,
counter that, we have the necklace of diamonds.
mm,
So first of all, I believe is securing the uh, diplomatic
mm,
securing the diplomatic ties with the nations which also face the similar struggles in the IOR, Indian Ocean region.
mm, mm,
That is Indonesia,
mm,
Philippines. Secondly,
mm,
sir, we should increase more naval cooperation by
mm,
participating in more exercises in the
mm,
Indian Ocean region. Third, sir, there should be some strategic points also, like the Andaman Nicobar Islands could be a very
mm,
game-changing strategic outpost for India.
mm. Just read about
And
it, okay? Read about it. Now, and the last question that I want to ask you is, why is Africa becoming strategically important for India?
so there are many reasons for it.
Mm.
There are various dimensions why
Just
India
tell
is
me
becoming.
two, three critical reasons.
The first one being, as I said, critical reasons. First is critical minerals.
Mm.
They are the fuels for the future economy. So first,
Yes.
Africa is
Mm.
very rich in that. Second,
Uh,
sir, uh, it has a huge population base. So emerging India could leverage from emerging markets. Africa is an emerging market for the Indian manufacturers. Thirdly,
mm,
sir, its strategic location. It has
mm,
it is very proximate to the strategic choke points. And as we are import dependent on a lot on for crude oil, so securing
mm,
the choke points is very necessary. So Africa becomes important in that aspect also.
mhm. So you read more about it, because India's development model and engagement with various nations, you must have a comprehensive overview,
Yes,
and
sir.
be precise in your answers. You should know exactly what it is, like you mentioned about critical minerals, growing markets, capacity building. All these are issues, which you should keep it in your mind. Now, you have been a head of marketing at Qtopia. Okay.
Sir.
Quiz master and host of Mind Wars quiz competition. Now, what kind of competition is this one?
Mind Wars. The Mind
Mm.
Wars was a corporate social responsibility event of Z News. So
Ah.
they conducted quizzes throughout Delhi NCR in
Mm.
schools.
Mm.
So I used to be the quiz master and the event host for Z News, and this
Mm.
was the competition, Mind Wars. So I used to
Can
conduct.
this kind of a model, work for governance at the grassroots level?
Definitely, sir. Definitely. I believe uh, when I went to the events, when I went to the schools, the enthusiasm the students showed, especially in the government schools, sir, it is it was very well received. So I
Mm.
believe for governance policy awareness also we can partner up with private private agencies and
Mm.
we can reach the grassroots and we can
Mm.
use creative interactive sessions like quizzes. Quizzes are one of the best forms as
Yeah,
everyone in India
of
wants to
engaging.
showcase knowledge.
Absolutely. Now, just to wind up, I'll tell you a few tips